Yo, 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 it's your boy 6 a.m. and you're rocking with the Plain Jane Podcast and Crystal Clear.
Plain Jane Podcast. I am your favorite lady, Crystal Clear. And we got a special guest in the building today, 6 a.m. in the building. What's up?
What's up, what's up?
It's hot outside. You feeling good? Everybody feeling good?
Sundress season.
I don't care nothing about no sundress season, okay? I'm so glad you're here. I do want to pop it off with your name, okay? So for one, you can ask your manager. I was like, how in the hell do you say his name? It's creative. It's unique. How did you come up with your name?
I came up with my name. All right, so I'm dropping my very first EP. First of all, it's called Late Nights, Early Mornings.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I quit my job probably about, I don't know, I was like 2015, 2016. And for that time period, I was doing stuff on the late night tip.
Okay.
That was it. My time frame of my hours were like from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning. And 6 a.m. can be a late night or early morning because you can be coming or going.
Okay.
But mine was coming in, you know what I'm saying? I'm sleeping till 3, you know what I'm saying? Getting up, getting out the house at like 4, 5, 6, you know what I mean? So
that means this is your first time like putting yourself out as an artist. If you saying this your first album that you about to drop.
Yep.
Wow. So how did you get into music? You been writing or?
Yeah, I mean, I was, I could always sing, and actually, nobody actually knew I could sing until 11th grade high school.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, I had won a talent show, and from there, that's when I kind of started taking it serious. But I guess when I graduated from college, and got back to Atlanta and realized that the 9 to 5 wasn't what I was trying to do.
And this was always something you was good at, something that you wanted.
It was always the passion, it was always the plan. It was just, it was like, start my plan B to fund my plan A, but
it didn't work out like that.
It was definitely different than that.
So you quit your job just randomly, like I'm just ready to quit. I'm done.
Yeah, I was ready to be done.
Okay.
Definitely ready to be done. I mean, I was doing music. I was still like, I did corporate bands, so that was a weekly thing. And I just quit the usual 9 to 5. I was definitely still hustling.
Okay.
Like, definitely got to make money. But when I did that, I realized how hard it was to make money with music too.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I had to dip and dabble back in the jobs just to, keep everything funded and straight. But, for the most part, I realized that at the point I was at, I was more so needing time.
Right.
You know what I mean? So having a structured time set to only live by every day, it wasn't working for me because I started becoming in demand. Yeah. In a sense.
Okay. Now, have you ever, before you started realizing that you wanted to be an artist for yourself, like you wanted to put yourself in the spotlight, have you been doing things for other people, or was it just like a random thing?
Just writing. Okay. Writing, doing a lot of vocal production. Work with a lot of singers. Definitely work with a lot of singers. And that's really where I found the best entryway to get into the music. So
now, what's one of your favorite songs that you've written, like one of the best songs that you've ever written?
One of my favorite songs I've ever written.
I want to know what's the name of it and who did you write it for. I need to know everything. Like,
honestly, I actually wrote this particular record for myself a long time ago. It's called Sonar.
Okay.
And I called it Sonar because it was basically talking about me being the captain of a ship and a girl being like my private. And, me interacting as, the aggressor but telling you what to do.
Is that going to be on your...
No.
Why?
I might drop that sometime later on.
Is everything that's about to come out, is it all new stuff, or is it something that's like...
This is all new.
From my old, so everything's new.
Yeah, this is all new. I've never been this type of artist before. I've always done like straight singing. You know what I mean? So, I kind of got more into the urban side of the music just because I was trying to find my sound as well.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Writing for a whole bunch of people, you get to tell their story.
Yeah.
But you don't get to do you how you are. That you don't get to find yourself as much. Right. So I'm giving everybody my stories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was time to invest in me. So
And I feel like just from you saying that, I feel like you're very passionate about writing.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
if somebody was to give you $1 million right now to say, I'm going to give you $1 million to write for the rest of your life, or I'm going to give you $1 million to be an artist, which one would you go with? I don't know. I get the vibe that you're real, like, chill, laid back, you know. And some people are like that. Like, when I think about people like Neo and, like, people that write for even SZA. SZA was writing for people way before she became an artist. Like,
Right.
I feel like those type of people. And even her just saying, I know recently she was saying, like, oh, this is my last album. I'm not doing any more music. I feel like people that are kind of incognito like that, like real chill, they rather write.
Yeah.
So, you know, where do you think your head is at for that?
I do rather write. Yeah, like that's really more so.
So you'll take the milli to just go ahead and chill and write.
I would write, yeah, definitely, and then come out as an artist another time. You know what I'm saying? But I would still drop something. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you said $1 million to become.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't say
I
couldn't drop after I got that writer's check. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably how I would flip that money anyway.
Okay, I can see that. Now, you from Atlanta.
Born and raised.
ATL. If somebody that was not from the ATL came and they was like, I need 3 spots to hit before I leave, where would you tell them to go?
Waffle House.
Oh.
Number 1.
That's
a 5-star.
East side, west side.
It's a 5-star restaurant.
Okay.
Man.
Waffle House number 1.
Yeah, Waffle House.
Waffle House.
Abdullah's.
Okay. I don't think I ever been there.
Off of 166.
Okay. That must be a little low key laid back.
No, I'm sorry. 166. Langford.
Okay.
At the end, Campbellton Road.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think I ever been there.
Let me see. Nice barbecue joint. He used to be a wrestler.
Oh.
Abdullah. You know?
I don't know. I never been.
Big dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's some low key stuff. You giving me some low key spots. I don't know about that spot.
See,
I say something like Blue Flame. I say something like Blue Flame.
These really Atlanta restaurants for real though.
Okay.
Like that's a dope one. And then Miss Ann Ghetto Burgers.
Okay, I heard that. Yeah.
Miss Ann Ghetto Burgers. I love Miss Ann Ghetto.
Before I was a pescatarian.
Yeah.
I heard of that spot before.
But now I tell you, go to the farmer's market because I'm trying to be on my health tip.
So you about to go vegan?
Cook some food, ladies.
Vegan, vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
Okay.
I was vegetarian for a year and a half.
A year and a half.
I was vegetarian for a year and a half.
So what made you like go back?
I had some wings on my birthday.
Wings. Wings will kill you.
They
gonna take you back every time. Every
They
time
really
you try to
will.
go vegetarian, vegan, the wings in Atlanta, they gonna bring you back to who you used to be.
Definitely.
Every time.
No, I actually had started not getting enough protein. Like I wasn't eating like I was supposed to.
Yeah.
At a certain time, like maybe like 3 months towards the end of my vegetarian kick, I was probably like doing more starch and stuff than vegetables because of how late I was eating, because that was around that late nights, early mornings time period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was thinking a lot more clear.
Yeah.
Man, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like.
So who are some of your inspirations with the music? I mean, I love the single "Used to Know." I love it. Like I feel like it can be in the strip club, people can dance to it, and I also feel like my homeboys will listen to it. It's weird. It's like I feel like you relating to everybody. You know, what was the creative process, and who are some of your inspirations for that?
Well, just some of my icons, definitely Michael Jackson and you know Usher. Jamie Foxx. I love Jamie Foxx.
Yes,
I do rock with Tank.
You
know, because Tank is a writer and a vocal producer. So studying him was something big for me. Definitely doing R&B.
Okay.
That I guess inspired this particular body of work. I would definitely say, I can't say somebody. I would just say the feel, like the Atlanta feel. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of trying to get towards the hip hop stuff anyway. You know what I mean? I was always doing it, but I never came out as doing it. So I mean, you know, I like the new age kids, man, for real. Like they the future. Yeah. Lil Uzi Vert. Yeah. I rock with him real tough.
So do you see yourself like rapping more, you know, on this on the mixtape that's about to come out, or the album's about to come out? Are you doing both, or is it just strictly R&B?
It's a both situation.
Okay.
Like I'm truly mixing this hip hop stuff with R&B. I'm just mixing the new sound. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm mixing the sound that's like ahead of the curve right now. You know what I mean? And you know, bringing old Atlanta into it would definitely, you know, be a factor. I feel like on my next project, but you know, right now I think, you know, doing what I'm doing with what I'm trying to do, because it's hard to even get out as a singer.
Yeah, and you want to keep it interesting too.
And I
want to keep it interesting.
Right.
You don't want to just come out singing and, you know, your generation ain't really trying to hear, you know, just singing. We want to hear a little bit of everything. That's
but I'm a music head though.
Yeah,
I'm an old school head, man. I take it back to the 50s.
Yeah.
So
that's what's up.
Like, you know, I'm very musically inclined. I know what I do know what sells, and I know what market I'm trying to sell.
What makes you what makes you different? You know, it's a lot of people that come out, and I feel like it's a lot of people in the R&B tip, like Bryson, people that just come out and they sound alike at the same time. So what do you think is going to make you different than other people, other artists, even personality wise? You know, we're in the social media era. People fall in love with personality before they fall in love with music sometimes. So what do you think will make you different, you know, than other artists?
I guess just because I'm kind of low key. You know, I ain't out here trying
They ain't used to that.
No, they used to that. In your face.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I move different.
Okay.
Like, I just move different, and then my actual music, I feel like I'm doing something that nobody's really doing. Like everybody's touching a little bit of everything somebody's doing in the industry. Like, I don't care what nobody say. If you get on some,
it's a connection, it's a circle.
If you get on this new age swag stuff, and you an older artist, you confining in a sense. Not confining, you adjust. But I'm definitely a different sound. Like, I know I'm a different sound.
Okay.
So
now, what we have to come other than the project? Any visuals, anything like that?
Yep, I'm shooting my visuals to Late Nights, Early Mornings, the single.
Okay.
And Used to Know, because it's gonna be like a movie thing.
Okay.
Shout out to Rayvon Harris that's doing the video.
Okay.
It's gonna be pretty dope. I'm actually shooting on the 28th downtown somewhere.
All right. So everybody location. Invited. We all invited. Okay.
Yeah, actually y'all
pulling
can
up.
come.
Okay.
Real
we
talk.
pulling up. Plain Jane.
It's a party.
Up. Okay. It's a party.
It's a party. So
all right.
Y'all can definitely pull up.
Y'all heard that here first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plain Jane for sure.
All right. Well, give everybody your social media where they can find your music, SoundCloud, all that.
You can find Used to Know. My very first single just dropped on every social media outlet. 6 a.m. IG is SX_AM_. So y'all can follow me there. Twitter, same thing.
It's lit.
That's it.
All right. Y'all keep it locked right here. It's Plain Jane Podcast. I am your favorite lady, Crystal Clear.